durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fate wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel, Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teywards Wind bis Argnites Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teywards Wind bis Argnites Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teywards Wind bis Argnites Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime, schau, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fate durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fate wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teywards Wind bis Argnites Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teewatz Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. Der hier und wir Sadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teewatz Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fate durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fate wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teewatz Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und wir Sadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teewatz Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. Der hier und wir Sadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teewatz Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fate durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fate wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel, Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Tavards Wild bis Arknights Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Blizzardel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle.
Ja, und dann sitzt nicht mehr deine eigenen.
Ich hab doch gerade gesagt, ich klau die. Natürlich sitzt da nicht meine eigenen. Ich muss mal
Ja, ich stand ja mittlerer. Mit 3 mittleren.
das sollte eigentlich
Aber aus
passen.
irgendwelchen Gründen darf ich den nicht bauen.
So, wie lange geht Latern Rite eigentlich noch?
Noch eine Weile.
Ja, 11 Tage. Dann habe ich ja noch ein bisschen Zeit. Apropos, ich guck mal kurz, was kostet ein Stream Deck auf Amazon? Und wie lange braucht es, bis das hier ist? So, ja gut, theoretisch habe ich jetzt gar noch einen Platz frei. Wird nur eine absolute Katastrophe, das einzukabeln.
Okay, Simon, kann man die, wo kann man eigentlich die Tierwesen verkaufen? Weil dann hätte ich noch mal ein bisschen Geld.
Da, Stream Deck. Das ist das XL, das ist das Plus, das ist Mark II. What the fuck?
Weil das ist das eine, was ich jetzt nicht weiß. Nur, dass man die verkaufen kann.
Bruh. Ja, es macht nicht wirklich einen Unterschied, ob ich ein normales Stream Deck oder ein XL kaufe. Der Unterschied sind 60 Euro.
Meinst du hier bei Inventar?
What the fuck? Nee. Garantiert nicht. Das dauert noch eine Weile, bis ich ein Stream Deck kaufe. Oder ich finde günstig eins auf eBay. Ja, vielleicht im nächsten Weihnachtsgeld. Solange werde ich Batch-Befehle benutzen. Sobald ich rausfinde, wie ich den zum Laufen krieg.
Ja, ich würde es halt lassen.
Ich habe aktuell keinen Bock, 80 Euro. Nee. 180 Euro für ein Stream Deck auszugeben.
Ja, das kleine tut's auch, ne?
Das ist das Kleine.
Das kriegst du wesentlich günstiger.
Ich habe jetzt auf Amazon geguckt. Das hier ist mit Audiomixer. Hier. Elgato Stream Deck Mark II kostet 137 Euro statt 170.
Ja, dachte ich mir schon, dass du mit verkaufen meinst. Ist nur die Frage, ist es ein Hogsmeade oder ist es
Und ich hole mir garantiert nicht ein Mini.
Ich hatte auch das kleine, das reicht völlig aus. Wie viel Befehle willst du da drauf machen pro Seite? 30?
Dieses Ding hat 6 Tasten.
Hä? Ach, hab ich das große? Weil meins hat, warte. 15.
Das ist das Normale. Das Scheißding kostet 170 Euro normalerweise. Das Stream Deck, das du hast, kostet ungefähr 170 Euro.
Ja, weil ich dafür bezahlt habe.
Ich weiß, was du dafür bezahlt hast. Du hast das Ding extrem günstig gekriegt.
War quasi geschenkt, würde ich jetzt mal behaupten.
Ja, Dr. habe ich keinen Bock, so viel Geld dafür auszugeben. Na gut, theoretisch würde ich mit dem Mini hinterher, würde das Mini reichen, nur um den Stream zu starten. Aber wenn ich das schon mache, dann will ich das ordentlich machen.
Ich habe eine Taste, mit der ich alles, was ich zum Stream brauche, automatisch starte.
Du hast ja auch nicht viel. Im Gegensatz zu mir.
Unnötigen Scheißdreck.
Apropos, da fällt mir ein. Ich wollte ja Radio noch laufen lassen. Das finde ich auf meiner Tastatur nämlich cool. Ich kann meiner Tastatur sagen, sie soll eine Anwendung aufmachen. Deshalb will ich das nachher in eine Batch-Datei umwandeln.
Mia, du hast keine Hobbys.
AMD funktioniert doch einmal, wie du sollst. Und geht direkt auf. Und ich wundere mich, warum vorhin bei Punishing Grey Raven AMD nicht funktioniert hat.
Weil AMD scheiße ist. Also Mia, wie viele Gehirnzellen hast du jetzt doch? Eine halbe oder dritte?
Yeah, exactly. So turn that frown upside down, Paimon. Or someday you'll get a whole bunch of wrinkles and wake up looking like an old granny.
Ja, ich habe die Copilot-Taste von meiner Tastatur umprogrammiert.
Okay. No
Ich fand es lustig, dass es geht.
But the traveler can't fly. He could still fall and hurt himself, right?
AMD,
Don't worry.
könntest du mal bitte? Danke.
As long as we make enough, Liyue Harbor will never go dark. Yeah, and there's the giant lantern too. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Look, this year's Grand Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards the moon. With her watching over
Ja,
it,
58,7 FPS, mehr ist in Genshin auch nicht drin. Das Game läuft schon nur mit 60.
Wait, so that's the White Horse Adeptus? Yeah.
Ich find's immer lustig.
She used to live on the moon. So if it were ever in danger, I'm sure she wouldn't just stand by and watch.
Ach richtig, das ist ja für jedes Game individuell eingestellt.
I've heard of the White Horse Adeptus before, but we never heard the
Ich find's immer noch lustig, dass ich eins meiner Games auf über 200 FPS krieg.
Probably because it's a folk legend from Chenyu Vale, so not a
Welches
lot of
Game
people
aus dem
know
18.
about it.
Jahrhundert war das?
But recently, some
Dass ich
ancient
auf
artifacts
über
were
200
unearthed in
FPS krieg?
Liyue, and the archaeological
Ja.
team even found
Das ist
evidence
Punishing
of
Grey
ancient
Raven.
people worshipping an Adeptus who
Ja.
lived in a palace
Aus
on the
irgendeinem-
moon. It's kind of like how we write wishes
Du weißt, das
on
sind dieselben Leute,
lanterns
die
and
Buba
release
machen.
them during lantern rite.
Ja,
The
nur ist
White
das
Horse
Game schon ein
Adeptus
bisschen
would
älter.
descend from the moon in her jade carriage
Und
and
trotzdem
grant
läuft es
people's
nativ
wishes.
mit 120 FPS.
Oh, when did that happen?
Ja, weil es ein altes Game ist
Different
und
from
demnach
the
keine
other Death Eye
Anforderungen
in
braucht.
Liyue.
Du kannst das... Nein, du kannst das Game...
It must
Das
have
Game
been
hat
a
eine
super
Einstellung,
long
um auf
time
120
ago,
FPS zu
'cause
laufen.
even Master barely knows anything about this Adeptus.
Ja, was Genshin...
Nicht hat.
Achso. Ja, und warum? Scheiß Apple. Mehr sage ich
Nope.
nicht.
Kinda unbelievable, right?
Wieso wegen Apple?
Yanfei said the White Horse Adeptus might even be a
Apple
made-up
das,
legend, just like
gesagt
Donju
hat,
the
wenn sie
Moon
das
Devourer.
machen, dass sie es dann aus dem Play Store nehmen.
A made-up horse and a made-up toad.
You're mistaken, children.
Auf dem Handy würde das doch so oder so nicht funktionieren mit... Na gut. Doch, Handys kriegen das auch mit 120 FPS dann teilweise. Ich dachte, die Apple hat doch erst mit dem neuen iPhone so viel mehr Prozessorkapazität. Da sollten die doch 120 FPS hinkriegen.
Wie öffne ich die Kiste mit den Augen? Weil wenn er jetzt schon öffnet, dann so Augenkisten vorbei, aber ich habe keine Ahnung, wie ich die öffne.
It was a long, long time ago, when this ancestor of mine was still a young girl. She was out gathering herbs and accidentally fell off a cliff, but the White Horse Adeptus rescued her.
Geil. Ich habe hier gerade einen Artikel mit G-Skill, mit DDR 4 RAM gelesen. Die wurden auf 2,4 Millionen $2,4 verklagt, weil die nicht ausreichend kommuniziert haben, dass die höheren Taktraten erst mit der Einstellung von XMP funktioniert. Die wurden für 2,4 Millionen verklagt. Geil. Ja, ich hab nicht mal mehr G-Skill drin.
It was as if without her knowledge, countless years had passed in the mortal
Erstmal
world.
bei den Leuten einbrechen, sie ausrauben.
The
So
most
ganz
extraordinary
normal.
part of all is that it
Ja, und
turned
ich
out
glaube,
to
ich
be a
werde
dream. When she woke up,
morgen
she
wahrscheinlich
found
noch mal ein
herself
bisschen in
at the
Code Vein
bottom of the
grinden
cliff,
gehen.
right where she had fallen.
Ich muss noch leveln.
Other than her medicine basket, now filled to the
Und
brim
Booster
with rare
herstellen.
herbs, it was as if nothing
Und
had
der Booster,
happened.
hinter dem ich aktuell her bin, ist eine absolute Katastrophe zu
A
farmen.
horse's whinny echoed through the air, and when she looked up, she saw a pristine
Weil es nur einen
white
einzigen
horse
Gegner gibt, der das
leaping
Material
over the
droppt.
cliff.
Hört sich noch Spaß an.
A white
Für die ganze Familie.
horse leaping over the cliff.
Wow, that sure is a crazy story.
Und der Gegner hält auch noch einiges aus.
Starting to sound a bit too far-fetched.
Skelecho.
Another skeptic.
Nein, ich habe das Zeug, um ihn tot zu kriegen. So
But
ist
I
es
know
nicht.
it's true. Ancestral
So,
records
welchen
don't
von denen
lie.
sollte ich jetzt am besten
Wait,
holen?
so your son doesn't believe it happened?
Don't get me started. Not believing is one thing, but he even wants to change the name of our guest house. It's a disgrace, I tell you, a disgrace. Well, it was getting about time for him to take over the guest house.
Ja,
And
jetzt
what's the first thing
1500,
he
dann kannst
does?
du grad so
Starts going
einigen
on about how the
leisten
name doesn't
wahrscheinlich.
attract enough customers and how we're losing business to Wangshu Inn. Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House and
Send
Wangshu
Groß
Inn
mit Wasser.
aren't miles apart from each other.
Oh, what about something like the Geo Lord's Rest? Paimon bets that would get people through the doors.
Geo Lord's Rest. I like that one.
Also,
This
entweder
isn't
bin
about
ich
getting
blind
people
oder?
through the doors. This is about disrespecting our
habt's nicht.
ancestors. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my wish is this. Let your divine power be known. Teach my foolish son the error of his ways.
Paimon wants to learn more about this Adeptus. Hey, maybe we should ask Zhongli. Good idea! Mr. Zhongli is super knowledgeable. He can answer questions even Master has no clue about. Yeah, we just saw him having tea at third round knockout.
Ja, mach
Then
das.
that's our next stop.
Weil allzu viel
Gigi
Zeit habe ich
and I
jetzt
are gonna
eh
keep
nicht
making
mehr, weil du
sound
musst um
lanterns.
20 Uhr weg.
Careful on the road.
Goodbye.
Und ich habe keinen Bock, dass morgen Weiberfastnacht ist.
Ja, es könnte mir nicht egaler sein. Das heißt, weiberfrei. Meine Schwester ist nicht da, meine Frau ist nicht da.
Nö, ich habe damit ein anderes Problem.
Was dann?
Ich arbeite direkt gegenüber vom Rathaus.
Das hört schon Spaß an.
Das heißt, ich darf mir die Stimmung vom Rathaus anhören.
Ich denke dann an dich. Ey.
So. Ja, ich habe jetzt die
Hinter meiner-
Events mache ich alle.
Ja,
auf
ja,
einmal.
Vollpfosten. Ja, ist klar.
Die Events mache ich irgendwann mal, die können ja nicht so schwer sein. Und ich wünschte, mein Bruder hätte sich einen anderen Tag ausgesucht, um Geburtstag zu feiern.
Oh, oh?
Oh.
Curious. Impressive,
Hier ist
right?
ein mittelgroßer.
What's with all the commotion over here? Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! I have something amazing to show you! What is it? Huh? What the? Heart of the Moon
Frage
is
ist halt, ob ich
blacked
dafür einen
out!
mittelgroßen oder einen großen brauche, weil beides kann mir ja nur eins von beiden
I
leisten.
didn't expect you to know the story of Jonju the Moon Devourer, Paimon.
Don't underestimate
Und dann
Paimon!
muss ich noch
She
Tierwesen
learned a whole bunch of things
fangen
in
gehen.
Sumeru.
But Jonju the Moon Devourer is a Liyue legend.
Einmal die Tierwesen als eins
Knowledge knows no borders, so...
einfach fangen und
You're
sie
right
zu
about that,
verkaufen.
Paimon. But this dark circle doesn't look anything like
Macht
a
mich
toad
natürlich
to
nicht zum
me.
Wilderer. Nee,
A
nee, gar
toad's
nicht.
egg, maybe? But that's about it. Oh, wait, Traveler! You've been
Oder?
in Nodcry, right? The people there worship the moon goddess. So you should know what's going on here. Really? Not even in a place where people worship the moon? Huh.
Yeah! Master told me that
Einen
the tale of
großen?
Jianzhu,
Okay,
the
ich brauche
Moon
einen
Devourer,
großen.
was how ancient people explained a
Das
certain
wäre dann der hier,
celestial
ne?
phenomenon.
But what is it exactly?
Also da, wo ich
Some
gerade
kind
drauf
of
bin, das
omen of
müsste ja dann der
disaster?
richtige sein. Steht schaltet Fähigkeit frei, einen Tisch mit großem Topf zu führen. Mit dem Topf kannst du viele... Ja.
Schade. Das heißt, Unterricht fällt morgen leider nicht aus. Doof.
Ja, nee, du gehst schön in die Schule, Freundchen.
But in this picture, the moon is being covered from the center. So this can't be a
Oh.
normal eclipse.
Dann Karte
Then
von
It's
Hogwarts.
still an omen of some impending
Geheime
calamity.
Räume. Raum der
Said
Wünsche.
that. Ugh, some crazy customer left it at the restaurant. Just thinking about it gives me the chills.
Erstmal hier.
Attention, everyone. As
Wie
the
war das jetzt
auspicious
noch
festival
mal?
season approaches, I have an announcement to make. I, Lu Xiong, am on the verge of becoming one of the most renowned archaeologists in all of Liyue Harbor. No, scratch that, in all of Tibet. Even though I
Oops.
never trained at a prestigious academy, I've still managed to dig up tons of treasures. And I understand practically a whole dictionary's worth of big words, too. Like my pops always says, no pain, no gain. And I haven't had it easy, that's for sure. So, it's definitely my turn to make a name for myself.
What's the deal with her? No idea. Maybe she ate a bad batch of perch stew?
What? You don't believe me?
Nicht schön,
I'm
aber
telling
selten.
you, I dug up treasures from the ancient nation of Longan. I even got a picture of Jonju devouring the moon.
Long gone? Jonju? What is she even talking about? Sounds like she's a few perches short of a stew, if you know what I mean.
So
das heißt, die
what
Quest
if
kann die
blackback
erst
perch
nichts noch
stew is my
fertig machen.
favorite? Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Whoa, what are you doing?
You're
Kann ich hier
just
noch
a stupid,
das
ignorant
Zeug
man,
herstellen?
and I'm gonna kill you.
Young lady, you need to calm down.
What? So you're looking down on me now too? How about I take you both out then? How does that sound?
This is a place for dining. If you wish to take me out, you'll have to do it elsewhere.
Don't act like you're better than me. Do you know who I am? I'm about to be the most famous archaeologist
Stück, das
in
reicht.
all of Liyue. No,
Dann kann ich die
Tibet.
Quest das nächste
Show
Mal
me
machen.
some respect.
It's respect you want? Very well. For the sake of the other customers, we'll do this your way.
Weil es braucht ja jetzt eine Viertelstunde, bis es soweit ist.
So Shenhe started the fight? She had no choice. The woman pulled a shovel out of nowhere and started going crazy, flipping
Oder?
tables
Wie
left
wo
and
haben wir
right.
denn?
She
Den
even
krieg ich noch
injured
fertig. Ich
2
muss
other
halt nur eine
customers.
Viertelstunde jetzt warten.
Shenhe did what she had to do to restrain her, then took her to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Thank goodness Aunt Shenhe was there. Or who knows what might have happened.
Yeah. I started cleaning up after all the commotion, and that's when I found this photo. I thought it might be the one she dropped, so I rushed over to show someone.
She said she took a photo of Jonju the Moon Devourer. This must be it.
Can we really trust what she said, though? Clearly, something is going on with her.
Paimon's got a point. It sounds like she wasn't acting right at all. How do we know she wasn't possessed by some kind of evil spirit?
Aunt Shenhe would have noticed if she was possessed.
All right. But what about the part about Long Gone and the treasure she found?
Ab in den Unterricht.
What about it?
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost? One so powerful that even Miss Shenhe couldn't sense its presence.
Your imagination is something else, Hu Tao. Why would an ancient ghost come to Wanmin restaurant, huh? To eat my blackback perch stew?
Hey, it could happen. I'd want to eat your food if I was a ghost.
Wait a second. She mentioned the ancient nation of Longon, right? Paimon's heard that somewhere before.
You know what? My brother mentioned that some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue recently. Mostly colored glass, fine jade, and bronze relics. Some of the text inscribed on them has already been deciphered. There were some poetic verses, but the word long gone popped up as well.
So, does that mean this Longon place is real? Still,
Yay.
Paimon knows we've heard the name somewhere before. Do you remember, Traveler? Right! His ancestor heard about it from the White Horse
Scheint wohl
Adeptus.
kalt zu sein.
The White Horse Adeptus? Oh, so you must have been to see the giant lantern already. Yep. And it turns out that the White Horse Adeptus is super mysterious, too. Even Madame Ping hasn't met her.
Wait, I thought she was the gold-eyed Celadon Mare of the 8 Adepts.
That's just the interpretation you believe in, Hu Tao. There are other theories out there too. The elders of Qingce village believe that during the Archon War, a white horse leapt from a clear spring, transforming into an Adeptus who aided Rex Lapis in battle. In Chenyu Vale, some of the tribes take her to be the daughter of time, and trace her deeds to an even earlier era. Yet in other ancient texts, including the relics I just mentioned, she appears as an emissary who listens to mortal wishes, bestowing the blessings of the heavens and moon upon the mortal realm, which is why we write our wishes on Shao lanterns.
That's so
Warum
complicated.
machst du los?
So
Immer einen
what's the
Schuss,
verdict?
einen
Which
Schuss weg.
version is the truth?
I'm afraid there's no definitive answer to that.
Danke.
You two have been all over Tevat. Do you have an idea?
Nope, sorry. We were actually on our way to ask Zhongli. He knows even more about this kind of stuff than us.
Ah, looking for a consultant, huh? He's having tea with Miss Linlong. Shigu Antiques is hosting an exhibition tonight.
An exhibition? For what?
All those antiques Sing Show just mentioned. So if you head to the big...
So, where to next? How about we go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs to ask about the White Horse Adeptus? We might be able to find out more about the recent moon situation, too. If you're heading to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, could you give them this picture for me? Since it belongs to that customer, she deserves to get it back at least. It might even help the Ministry with their investigation. Alright! We're off!
Oh, wait! I almost forgot! Happy Lantern, right?
Come have a meal with us when you're free.
Warum war klar, dass das wieder an irgendeine Bitte geknüpft war?
Square!
Thinking about it now. Could it be possible that photograph was a fake?
A fake? You mean like the customer fabricated it to gain academic recognition?
Nice one, Chongyun. I never even thought of it like that.
How about we go check out that place tonight? I know exactly where it is.
All right.
Servus.
I'll get scolded if I get home too late.
Ah, Chris. Obwohl, Chris, wenn du da bist.
Live a little,
Kurze
Sing
Frage.
Joe.
Streicht man besser mit einem oder mit 2 Tee?
Worst comes to worst, we'll
Zwei.
get Xiangling to
Danke.
cook you something delicious.
Mit 3.
Okay?
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it's worth the risk.
You were just waiting for the promise of free food, weren't you? Fine. It's a plan then. We'll meet up tonight.
Ah, 4 Tage nicht auf Twitter und dann habe ich zu... Dann muss ich auf so viel Zeug antworten. Ah. Kommt davon, wenn einen die Arbeit abhält.
Warum nicht?
And your grandfather is of the same opinion, Miss Lanyon?
Yes. On Lantern
Ich,
Rite,
Bruder.
the moon shall go dark. That's what the
Sie
signs
beide
are
bekommt wohl doch jetzt
indicating.
einen 5-Star-Support.
Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's
Überraschend.
strong suit,
Nicht.
but he discussed it with several
Heißt, sie hat
other
Potenzial, der
elders from
beste
our
DPS im
clan,
Game zu werden.
and their conclusion was the same.
It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well.
You mean the whole thing?
Jetzt
About the
gefühlt jeder
legend of
DPS
John
halt
Joe
einfach
the
mal
Moon
Vika
Devourer?
und damaged.
Happening in real life?
Yes, that's one of them.
So it's true. I thought it was just a rumor.
It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources
Was mit
indicate the
Feigling?
phenomenon's gonna happen again.
Also die Leute, die ihr
I'm not
Latern
sure this
rumgeheult
bodes
haben wegen
well.
Power Creep, die...
Let's remain optimistic for now.
Ja.
We're making progress interpreting the
Warum?
Die
artifacts,
können jetzt
and
rumholen.
Ganyu is consulting with
Ich
the
fand,
Adepti
Latern war es
as
noch
we
völlig
speak.
fein. Jetzt ist es ein bisschen viel.
Besides, apart
also
from
wenn
the
er-
incident at Wanmin Restaurant,
Ach ja,
there haven't
Spur.
been any
Außerdem,
other
es kann sein, dass ich dir bald den
disturbances.
Becher vorbeibringen kann.
Ka-ching and Lanyan!
Ja,
Den du vor einem halben Jahr bestellt hast.
stark.
Ja, ich habe heute endlich
And Paimon! It's been a while. Happy Lantern
endlich
Yes.
die Bestätigung bekommen, dass es auf den
Lantern Rite.
Weg bringen.
What brings you here, though? I thought you'd be in the harbor enjoying the Shao lanterns.
So.
You're certainly not the type to visit Eugene Terrace for no reason. Is there something I can help you with?
What? We're not allowed to
Yikes.
just drop
Hi,
in with our
Mira.
friends during the
Das klingt
festive
scheiße.
I was only teasing. You're welcome to visit us anytime you wish. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just
Alte
talking
Kopf auch mal
about?
hinterher.
We have something to show you. Here, take a look. Whoa, something really did take a chunk out of the moon.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Jeanju, the Moon Devourer, then?
Even though we confirmed this event took place,
Oh ja.
I still can't quite believe
Obwohl,
what I'm
mir wäre es sogar
seeing.
relativ egal. Ich hab's lieber kalt als
Where
warm.
did you get this picture?
From Xiangling. She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene. She thinks they must have dropped it.
Ja. Ich bin gleich wieder da.
Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von T-Wats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. Der hier und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von T-Wats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fate durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fate wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von T-Wats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von T-Wats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. Der hier und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von T-Wats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fate durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fate wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel, Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teyvat's Wind bis Arknights Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teyvat's Wind bis Arknights Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. Hier und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teyvat's Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime, schau, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fate durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fate wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teyvat's Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Tevat's Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz.
So.
Ich einfach nicht. Na gut,
Wait.
mal ans nächste.
Und da
Mal.
bin ich wieder. Weiter geht's.
Chewang Terrace?
Du warst weg.
No, it's just where I'm from. It said that Chewang Terrace was where the ancient people of Chenyu Vale communicated with the heavens. And in this picture, the moon happens to be right above Chewang Terrace. I was just surprised, that's all. It's probably just a coincidence.
That's interesting because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrated there from the chasm area.
So, ja, das
The chasm? So, that place is involved too? According to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Lu Xiangxiang, her father and grandfather are merchants in Liyue Harbor, and her mother and grandmother grow tea in Chaoying Village. A few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by Hoishan Hall, and ended up excavating some artifacts in the chasm area. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques and are set to be featured in an upcoming exhibition. Then, of course, the incident at One Mean Restaurant occurred. We suspect something happened during the excavation that left her with quite the shock.
And now, it seems like she also went to Chewang Terrace and took that picture of the moon disappearing.
The chasm? Chewang Terrace? Things are getting pretty complicated.
Okay, ich glaube, ich muss mal kurz jemandem auf
She's
Discord
not in a
schreiben.
good mental state.
Nö,
So we
musst du
took her to
nicht.
Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some help. Why don't you come with me to check up on her? At this point, you seem invested in this case too. Then let's head there now.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Oh, reicht sogar doch.
Darüber.
I don't want to. It tastes gross.
I can't read what this says.
Ah, Lady Yuheng. Oh, and the Traveler and Paimon are here as well.
What a pleasant surprise. Happy Lantern Rite. I hope we're not interrupting, Dr. Baiju.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's urgent, however, it would be best not to disturb her rest. It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. And she refused to cooperate when we tried to check her over. I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught and to have her rest for 2 days.
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news I was hoping for.
It's just a precaution. Based on an earlier conversation with her, it seemed more like a fixation than anything else. She hasn't lost her mind.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept
Nein, das wusste ich tatsächlich
insisting
nicht,
she was
Mirror, dass
going to be
Paimon und
famous, far
Ant
and
denselben
wide.
Voice Actor im Japanischen haben.
It might not be far and wide, but she certainly made an
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the
dann muss
patient
ich mal
appears
kurz
to have
gucken.
experienced some sort of shock, and whatever it was seems to still be haunting her.
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the chasm?
Or the moon above Choang Terrace that night.
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have your answer.
I suppose that's all we can do for now. We'll take our leave then, Dr. Baiju.
Of course. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to stop by.
Yay, ich bin Stufe 20.
Speaking of those relics from the chasm,
So,
aren't they being featured in an exhibition tonight?
That's right.
Yeah.
Are you planning to attend?
Yeah, we wanted to have a talk with Zhongli anyway, and now Paimon's even more curious about these relics.
Oh, ich mach dann jetzt einfach mal aus. Weil Musik gleich los.
Okay.
I would,
Ja, wir haben gleich 20 Uhr.
except every item in the exhibition had to be registered with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. So I'm afraid it's been spoiled for me. I reviewed them all myself. There are some rather peculiar artifacts, that's for certain. We're still working on decoding the ancient text that appears on them.
Yeah, the word jade appears a whole bunch, doesn't it?
Huh? How did you know?
Shincho told us. He said there were some ancient poems on them
So,
too.
wo reden wir hin?
He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, he's right. We
Okay,
believe
damit
they're
dürften alle
direct
Nachrichten
references
für
to
heute
the
erledigt
ancient
sein.
nation of long gone. As for the other text, instead of regular poetry, it seems to be more like ceremonial language used to worship the moon and the gods.
The moon and the gods?
Well, looks like it's almost time for the exhibition. You two should head over. There's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the venue.
So, Faulheitsmove.
Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. The people of Liyue have a great respect for our history and are eager to learn from it. Plus, the exhibition is
Ach,
being
Moment, ich hab gedacht,
organized by
wir senden uns nochmal
Linlong,
so einen Scheiß.
the owner of Shigu Antiques.
Scheiß raus.
As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers to hold a cultural exhibition of this scale, where people can learn all sorts of information about the past.
Ja, heißt das am Samstag wieder zusammen Code
For a
Vein?
real treat tonight then.
Yes.
Je
Have a
nachdem, wann ich
great
daheim bin,
time.
ja.
There's still
für
more
mich wird's
artifact
wahrscheinlich
decoding
später.
work I need to finish, so we'll have to
Na
part
gut,
ways
Lisa, auf
here.
jeden Fall danke fürs
After
Zuschauen, fürs
seeing the
Mitmachen.
picture you brought,
Wir hören
there's a few
uns
ideas I'd like to
morgen
follow
wieder.
up
In
on.
dem Sinne, alle einen schönen
You're
Tag
hard at
und
work even
bis
during
zum
festival
nächsten Mal.
season.
Bye, bye.
You haven't changed one
Ach,
bit,
und zur
have
Spur
ya?
sagst du nix, Chris, oder
I'm
was?
simply fulfilling the responsibilities of my position. That's all.
Oh.
Set the stage and ignite the nightly sky. Your fate decides tonight. You can't deny.
Guess we should head over to the harbor and find that usher.
Oh, du hast
Ja.
schon das Ohr gemacht.
Ja, brauchst du dafür zu lang.
Ja, gut, stimmt auch
Ja.
wieder. Mit unter anderem, weil ich beim scheiß Streamer-Bot es nicht gescheit hinkriege, das zu automatisieren.
Es geht zwar über Stream Deck, aber es funktioniert meistens gar nicht. Da gibt es eine Funktion, aber die funktioniert nicht.
Es ist einfach nur verdammt kompliziert.
Here for the exhibition? After you.
Ich bin noch nicht dazu gekommen, das einzustellen. Es gibt Tutorials dafür. Aber, naja.
Whoa! Look at all the antiques on this ship. It's almost too much to take in.
Greetings.
Ich habe es noch nicht mal geschafft, meine ganzen Alerts umzumigrieren.
The devil! You're right where Hu Tao said you'd be.
Ah, so Director Hu gave me away, did she?
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business. We know you just do
Alles
whatever
klar,
you feel
Mira.
like.
Dann gute Nacht.
Yo, Traveler, Paimon, what's up?
It's been a while, you two. Happy Lantern, right?
Beidou! Yunchin! It's great to see you! You're here for the exhibition too?
Ja, vielleicht hole ich mir
Yes.
auch einfach zum
When
Geburtstag
I
ein
heard
Stream
these
Deck.
artifacts were from ancient times, I just knew I had to come learn more about them. I mean, what a discovery, right?
Ich hätte das letzte Mal, als ich im
Yeah,
Mediamarkt war,
Lingon pretty
nachfragen
much
sollen,
said
ob
the
die
same
Stream Decks
thing.
haben.
She thought coming here might help culture me up or something.
Ach so, ja gut.
But as you know, I'm more of a fists
By
and
the way.
punches type of person.
Ich wollte mal gerade
I doubt one
gucken.
exhibition is gonna change that.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux
Right.
fleet. That takes
Was?
far more skill than just
gehst du,
fists and
Mediamarkt?
punches.
Plus, at the end of the day, you still
Also
decided to
ich
come.
hätte nachfragen sollen, ob die Stream Decks haben im Mediamarkt.
Welche
Well,
Mediamarkt
she's the
bist du?
tench one. If she can't even get an average ship captain like me to do her bidding, how's that gonna look?
Saarbrücken,
You
wieso?
sure know how to think from her perspective, huh?
I guess I do.
So Dinge.
Anyway, how's everyone enjoying the exhibition? I heard that if you see something you like, you can negotiate the price with the owner and take it home.
Die müssten aber haben.
Wait, so we could buy this?
Ja, ich wünschte, ich hätte es die Tage gewusst.
Although Shigu Antiques is
Ich hatte aber
hosting
nie
this
so weit
exhibition,
gedacht.
many of the items come from private collectors. As long as both
Die haben
parties reach an
Minis, die
agreement,
haben
you can make an
MK2s,
offer
die
of Mora
haben
or an equivalent trade.
Stream Deck Plus,
Well,
die haben
Shall we
Stream
continue
Deck
our
Neo,
conversation as we look
was alles
around?
da.
Let's go! I'm super curious about all this stuff.
Und dabei war das Zeug letztens noch im Angebot.
Ist immer noch im Angebot.
Ärgerst du dich denn, Fate?
Also, was würdest du dir für ein Stream Deck holen? Welches?
Ja, wahrscheinlich Mark 2.
150.
Ist das mit oder ohne Kundenrabatt?
Das ist von 170 auf 150 runter.
Look at this painting! There's a huge toad on it. Could it
Ja, selbst Amazon ist günstiger mit 100.
This material is quite
Also,
unusual.
Amazon.
It doesn't look like paper, more like silk or some other kind of fabric.
Yeah, I was thinking
Das
the same
günstigste ist
thing.
von auf Amazon, ja.
Well spotted. This is a painting of Janju, the Moon Devourer, made primarily with mulberry silk. Such craftsmanship is rarely seen in modern-day
Was
Leo.
hat das hier für ein Stream Deck? Das sah interessant
Janju
aus.
the Moon Devourer!
Ach du Scheiße, das kostet was für Euro.
That toad made it super obvious.
What's that? A new dish
Ja,
at
nee,
One Min
danke.
restaurant?
Ah.
It's a kind of lunar eclipse. You heard about how the moon
Ah,
disappears,
fuck it, ich kauf das Ding jetzt.
right?
Oh,
What the
yeah. You're saying a toad did that?
That's what the legend says.
So, nothing to do with food then?
Nee, nee, ich.
And the figure next to the toad.
Vor
Is
allem,
that
warum
the
das
White
jetzt
Horse
erst macht.
Adeptus? From the stories I've heard,
Er braucht
her
das jetzt
palace
unbedingt.
lies on the moon.
Nee, der hat ja irgendwie die
That
ganze
would
Scheiße
seem to
irgendwie
be a
weg
logical
eingestellt.
assumption.
Wir haben gesagt, kauf dir doch einfach ein Stream Deck.
Ich hatte vor, das mit Batch-Befehlen zu machen, aber es gibt eine Anwendung, die kriege ich per
In
Batch-Befehl nicht gestartet.
This item was discovered in Chenyu Vale,
armes Tok
and
Tok.
many years ago at that.
Ich hab später Mitleid.
So it's from Chenyu Vale?
Actually, that's not
What
quite
do
right.
you mean, das
You see,
Ding?
this painting is primarily
Ihr wollt mich
comprised
doch
of
verarschen.
mineral-based pigments,
Ja.
such as cinnabar
Ja.
and azurite.
Das
Immer.
Ding ist
Which are usually
USB-C
found
auf
within
USB-C.
stratified rock. This suggests its
Okay.
place of origin may
Warum
very
im
well have
Normalfall
been.
wird
Wo
ein
ist das
Kabel
Problem
jetzt
in 2026?
Started with that.
You're as knowledgeable as ever,
Da hätte
Mr.
nicht
Young.
USB-C auf
I had
USB-A
only
sein
ever
können.
heard the legend of Janju, the Moon
Nee.
Devourer. But now seeing it depicted in this painting,
Wo ist das
I
Problem?
wonder if
Dass
I
ich keinen
purchased it,
USB-C-Stecker in
perhaps it
meinem
could serve
Rechner
as
habe, der nicht
inspiration for a
belegt
new
ist.
opera.
Dann hast du
Though I'm
ein
not
richtig
quite sure who the
Scheiß-Setup vor
painting
dir, Schatz.
belongs to right now.
Fate hat alle mit
A
1000 Kabel
splendid
voll.
idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in
Da
lieu
steckt
of
ein
more,
Ladekabel
you could offer
drin.
the lyrics to set
Ja, und
Ja,
opera
dann
Opera
nimm
ist
es
ganz
raus.
The lyrics? But to
Weil es kein
whom?
Ladekabel gibt von USB-A auf
Why, to
USB-C.
me, of course.
Nee,
I
nee.
am the
Ja,
owner of
Das
this
ist ein
painting,
USB-C
after
auf
all.
USB-C Ladekabel.
Ja, dann nimm ein
So
USB-A auf
you're one of the
USB-C-Kabel,
private
dann hast du von
collectors of
dem
the exhibition? No wonder you knew so much about the
Du
painting.
erwartest doch jetzt nicht, dass
But
Fate da irgendwie...
lyrics in exchange for a precious antique?
Sinn
My
Ja,
word
macht.
would
stimmt
never
eigentlich. Ich muss
possibly
das
be
Kabel
of
eigentlich auch
equal
nur noch
value.
selten. Kannst du
I
mich
don't know about
austauschen?
that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know
Fühlt
your
ihr gegen
operas are in
Kopf
a league of
geschlagen,
their
Fate,
own.
bitte.
Lass mich
An
nur kurz ein
astute
paar Berechnungen
observation, Captain
machen,
Beto.
ob sich das
In
diesen
my
Monat
possession,
lohnt.
this painting is nothing but a lifeless artifact. In your hands, however, it could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely. Quite the worthy exchange, no?
But
Das
I'm
ist
not
ab,
sure
das ist ab,
when I'll
das
be
ist
able
ab.
to finish writing it. It certainly won't be ready
Das,
this year.
Allow me to be equally forthright with you. This silk painting is merely a copy I made of the original work. There is no need for such concern over its value.
Nummer 16.
So it's a fake?
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr. Zhongli. I pride myself on having some knowledge of antiques, but I didn't notice anything that would point to it being a replica.
You never cease to amaze me, Mr. Zhongli.
Ich glaube, ich habe mich letzten Monat irgendwo im Budget verrechnet.
Miss Yoon. You must accept. Truly, I insist.
Huh. He's gone from handing out fake Mora to fake paintings now, huh?
Weil ich irgendwie knapp 600 mehr habe, als mein Budget hätte sein sollen. Also habe ich mich irgendwo massiv verrechnet. Und ich weiß nicht wo.
Egal.
Also ich habe 600 Euro verrechnet, also das muss man hinkriegen.
Ja, mein Budget ist 600 weniger als errechnet. Nee, ich habe am Ende 600 mehr, als ich errechnet hatte, so rum.
Was jetzt? Mehr oder weniger?
Letzte Chance.
Ich habe weniger verbraucht, als ich errechnet habe, so.
Sehr schlimm.
Mein Beileid.
Wie gesagt, das war alles geschätzt. Aber trotzdem.
A copper canopy, a body adorned with flowing clouds and geometric patterns.
Dann kommt obendrauf.
This must be the one. A precious piece indeed.
This thing's gotta be thousands of years old, right? Crazy to think people back then were capable of such intricate metalwork.
Spur, was hast du am 11. April vor?
And future through the lens of the present.
April, was ist da?
Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude later in life.
Wochentag.
And that's only after a few decades or so of separation.
Also, noch
if one
nicht,
were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover that time is not always a force that pushes things forward.
It would seem the people of that era managed to create a remarkable civilization in their own right.
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more. Mom's gonna be so jealous, don't you think?
Ja, weil
Caught your eye, Captain Beto?
es gibt eine Con in Lebach.
Oh, you must be Linlong from
Eine Gaming Convention.
Nice to meet you.
Ja, können wir
This
hingehen.
exhibition has been amazing so far.
Ja, nur mal so als Tipp, ich fahre um 9 Uhr dahin. 9 Uhr morgens.
Ja, ein Theater kann auch meine
As for this
Schwester
war
machen, das wäre
chariot,
nicht das
it
Problem.
was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by
Also da
Hoishan
muss ich
Hall.
jetzt nicht unbedingt
The
dabei
price comes
sein.
in at 90
Ich
million
muss halt nur
Mora.
meiner Schwester Bescheid sagen, dass sie da dann auch frei hat.
90 million? Woo, looks like my eyes were a
Ich
bit
meine,
too
das
big for
Fracht,
my
das geht
wallet.
meistens sowieso nur eine halbe Stunde, aber ich würde dann
Quite a
halt
bargain.
vorhin auch in Ruhe frühstücken und so Sachen.
Bargain? 90 million Mora could feed
Und die ganze Convention geht ungefähr 8 Stunden.
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long,
Ja, das wäre dann
perhaps you'd be
von
considered
10
an
bis
antique worth
18
that
Uhr.
kind of Mora too.
What, 90
Ja,
million?
das ist doch nicht das Problem.
Paimon's worth way more than that.
Minus das.
Well, if Mr. Zhongli
Minus
thinks it's a good deal, I'm
das,
sure it's worth it.
minus das.
Beto's putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sales?
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong. Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain.
Okay, wenn ich die nächsten 2 Monate kein Fastfood esse, kommt das hin.
Actually, could you send it straight to Yujing Terrace?
Ah,
I'd like for the
guter Witz.
Tianquan to see
Ja,
the proof of
ich
my
weiß.
discerning eye for
Aber kommt hin. Gut, ich bestelle jetzt schnell ein Stream Deck.
Understood.
Kann
Ja,
ich
die
das...
Lieferant
Great.
einkaufen.
Yunjin and I both found something. What about you three? Want to keep perusing?
Was denn? Ich war letztens im Mediamarkt für 150 € ihn kaufen.
Don't worry about the Mora. It's all on.
Alter, Gänsehaut.
Nobody's going home empty-handed tonight.
I appreciate
Und hab
your
eine Soundbar
kindness, Captain,
mitgenommen.
but I'm afraid I have some
Wow.
private matters to discuss with Miss Linlong.
In that
Okay.
case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
Right this way.
Nehme ich weiß oder schwarz?
Paimon, perhaps you would like to accompany me.
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far out of our price range it's not even funny?
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself.
Egal, ich kann mal jetzt.
Und warum ist das Weiße teurer?
Für 17,99 € holen, weil es weiß ist.
Das ergibt überhaupt keinen Sinn.
Okay.
Weiße sind irgendwie immer ein bisschen teurer.
Nicht wirklich. Meine drahtlosen Kopfhörer waren in Schwarz teurer als in Weiß.
Apropos, ich muss noch nach Kopfhörer.
Okay. Wieso sind die gebraucht teurer als die neuen? Wieso ist das Stream Deck gebraucht teurer als neu?
These are all the jade pieces that were found, Mr. Zhongli.
Das ergibt doch überhaupt keinen Sinn. Hier steht, mit gebraucht wie neu sparen. Ja, nee, ist klar.
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chenyu Vale's range jade.
Obwohl, kriege ich dann vielleicht auch gebraucht günstig das XL?
So these pieces are all used
Nein.
in the range ceremony?
Well, you may not know, Paimon, but before the range jade Rite came into practice, Chenyu Vale was known for a different ceremonial tradition that also involved jade. The bee is used to honor heaven, the Tsong to honor earth, the Gui to honor the east, the Zhang to honor the south, the Hu to honor the west, and the Huang to honor the north. These form the 6 ritual jades. It's unfortunate, however, that Miss Linlong's set is missing both the Gui and Hu pieces.
Oh, I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time. It's proved difficult to track them down, even for our establishment.
No matter. You happen to have precisely the piece I was looking for.
Brauche ich jetzt, oder?
Huh? This broken jade token? I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr. Zhongli.
Nicht.
It isn't one of the 6 ritual jades.
Wie kriegst du das Ding für 17 € im Monat?
1 und 1? Ich könnte das über einen Vertrag für 17,99 € im Monat holen. Willst du es haben?
Ich habe 25 Ultra.
An affect belonging to an old acquaintance of mine.
Ich bezahle 35 im Monat.
One of your collector friends, Mr. Zhongli?
Fate, kannst du den Vertrag noch stornieren?
Nein!
Traveler, take a closer look.
Eine Frage, wie ärgerlich ist das jetzt?
Ich werde mir, wenn das 26 Ultra rauskommt, das holen wahrscheinlich. Dann geht mein altes Handy weg.
Naja, was soll ich sagen? Für das, was ich in Zukunft vorhabe, muss ich mir ein iPhone holen.
It doesn't look all that special to Paimon. Just seems like a broken artifact.
Ich brauche aber leider die Kamera vom iPhone.
Indeed. It's been thousands of years since the moon has appeared in such a form.
So,
in the
past, the moon wasn't always full. Then, could this missing chunk be from when Zhongli devoured part of the moon?
It's worth looking into.
Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli.
Oh, fuck it.
I had no idea how special this piece was. Since it has caught your interest, allow Shigu Antiques to cover the cost.
Dann würde ich gern die Lieferadresse ändern, wenn ich das unterschreiben muss.
Not at all. I've always wanted to give people a chance to appreciate these snapshots of history.
Also, Glasfaser ist hier ab 2029 verfügbar.
And it never would have been possible without your help, Mr. Zhongli.
I merely put in a good word with a few acquaintances of mine.
And it had a profound impact. Without your
Ich
recommendation,
kann ein Glasfaser
I doubt
tauschen
half
für
of these
starke
collectors would have come to the exhibition.
67
So, on both a personal and professional level, I owe you my thanks, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow!
Na,
Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Aber ich habe eh keine Ahnung, was dieses Glasfaser 300, 600.000 ist. Ich meine, das günstige wäre ja das Glasfaser 300 für 52 €.
Gut, jetzt schicke ich mir das Ding einfach auf die Arbeit.
Deine Arbeit denkt sich auch so, ja.
Na und? Macht jeder so. Wir lassen uns die Dinger größtenteils auf die Arbeit liefern.
Er muss da mal bei 1 und 1 anrufen. Also Chris, Glasfaser, das 300 wäre ja dann 300 Mbits, würde ich jetzt mal so
Das ist ziemlich scheiße, ja.
Ja, ich habe jetzt gerade 250.
Ja, und das bringt dann wie viel? Nichts.
Ja, aber das ist eher, also ab 2029 im Februar.
11,
Ja, also, nee.
13, 17, 19.
Ich könnte halt für
23,
57 Euro könnte ich 600
29.
kriegen und für rund 70
Wofür brauchst du
Euro
jetzt besser als er?
gar nicht.
Hmm. You also enjoy counting in such a fashion, lost child? The same loneliness as
Ich meine, die haben ja im Dezember
seems to
letztes Jahr eine
exist in your
Mail
heart
dazu
as well.
geschickt, dass das 2029 freigeschalten wird. Das ist in 3 Jahren.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Ob ich da überhaupt noch bei 1 und 1 Kunde bin, ist die andere Sache.
The shadow of the moon? Or a dream of time?
Und ein höheres als jetzt geht halt
Also
auch
1
gar
und
nicht.
1 Kunde zu sein, ist
I'm
schon,
sorry.
schon eine Qual.
No
für
one
sich,
has
also.
asked me such things
Ja,
before.
wir hatten bisher
I've been here
keine
for so
Probleme, außer
long.
mal
There
chronische
is
Dummheit
much I
von
have
mir selber.
forgotten. I know nothing of your arrival. All I know is the longing in people's hearts.
Dann werde ich Skag eine Weile nicht spielen können.
Yet,
Einfach
I sense the
gewinnen.
moonlight's guidance within you,
Und
child.
ehrlich,
Geht's jetzt schon wieder?
Perhaps that is what brought you here.
weil falls ich mal ein Cryo-DPS
You seem
zulegen
confused.
sollte
Perhaps I can help
und
in
ja
some
nächsten
way.
Patch Escoffier und Skirk wiederkommen.
The path home is that direction. I believe someone told me that before, but I was never able to reach the end.
Er wird aber keiner
You should take a look.
Straßbrüllen, um den alten DPS zu brüllen. Das hat überhaupt keinen Sinn.
No need. It would seem my time has already run out.
Skirk ist immer noch gut.
Farewell. May the moonlight ever shine
Noch 2
upon you.
Puls zu relativieren. Du kannst dir auch einen neuen DPS C1 holen und dann wirst du besser mit sein, ne?
Du bist halt C0 ohne Waffe schon besser dran. Weil wer weiß, wann ein Cryo-DPS kommt.
Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Your
Wenn du einen
complexion
Boss
looks
schon
rather
klären kannst, weil
ashen,
es einen Boss
traveler.
gibt, der Cryo
Are
braucht.
you feeling all right?
Yeah, what's
Ja,
wrong?
das ist ja
Does your
das
stomach
ist ja
hurt?
nächstes Mal wieder ein Onslaught, ne?
Huh?
Ja.
Na, ich
you
werd mal
talking
den wieder
about?
so
Oh
hassen.
nein,
Ja,
Fate bekommt die
here the
Fehler
whole
nicht. Nein.
Ah,
Der macht es
I
doch
see. I'm afraid we must take
Tell
our
her das
leave,
Stufe
Miss
3.
Linlong. My friend has taken ill and I must escort him to get some rest.
Of course.
Traveler, Paimon, please, come with me. Ah, yes. Regarding the payment for the Jade token. Charge the expense to the Wangsheng funeral parlor if you would.
Ich wollte auch nachgucken, ob neue Folgen rausgekommen sind.
Ich komme in Anime gucken gerade momentan gar nicht hinterher.
Mein Beileid.
Ich auch nicht.
Guess
Ja, heute
someone's
wieder bis um
thinking of
1 Uhr
me.
weg.
But this
Weil
late at
Physio,
night
gar kein Bock. Mann,
must
muss
be
ich
that
noch-
consultant
was haben-
of yours.
Yes!
I bet he's out there spending all year more at the
Endlich
exhibition.
sind die neuen Folgen da.
Yeah, he'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But never mind him. Let's focus on the moon. We gotta see if it gets eaten tonight.
I
Ja,
don't
ich
think
bin
it's
dann
going to
aber jetzt auch
happen.
mal weg.
We've been out here all night and the moon's the same as ever.
It is quite late, and Chongyun's getting tired.
Ey, nee.
How about we head back?
Das ist ja jetzt aber
We can come
frech.
back another time.
Ich sehe gerade, ich
back
SMS bekommen
already?
hab von Einsern.
Actually, I do have a new dish I'm testing out tomorrow. And as part of my New Year's resolution, I'm trying not to oversleep.
Achso, ich krieg das
Alright.
sogar für
Guess it just
12,99.
wasn't meant to
Oder du
be.
brauchst schon viel
Let's
Internet, wenn du
go.
Arbeitszeitbetrug begehen willst. Rat schon, wie viel ich verbraucht habe diesen Monat. Okay,
Keine
diesen Monat
Ahnung.
am besten.
So 15, 20 Gigabyte?
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. When the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Also ich schaffe es ja nicht mal ich glaube 15 GB habe ich jetzt mittlerweile in den Prepaid-Tarif. Ich muss selbst kurz nachgucken.
Also. Ich habe Januar 41 GB verwendet.
Mit mobilen Daten.
Ja. Dezember 20.
Because I
November
imagine the
18,
traveler would
Oktober
like to know
40
what
wieder.
just happened to
Warte,
him.
lass mich mal nachgucken.
Oh, right.
Also ich habe 25 GB. Wenn ich es schaffe, in einem Monat 3 zu verbrauchen, ist das schon extrem viel.
Oder du bist ja gefühlt nie unterwegs. Wie willst du was
Ja
verbrauchen?
doch, natürlich bin ich auch viel unterwegs.
Du bist viel unterwegs.
It
Ja.
sounds like his spirit formed an
Das ist vieles.
inexplicable
Was sind da
connection
normale
with the
Menschen, die ja
being in
jeden
that
Tag auf der Arbeit
space.
sind und alles?
Das zählt nicht.
Okay.
Okay.
Zeig mir einfach mal meine Rechnung vom letzten Monat.
Und ich kann halt theoretisch, sobald ich auf 1 GB falle, unbegrenzt 1 GB
You
kostenlos
suspected
dazu
from the
buchen.
beginning, didn't you?
Warum auch immer.
Indeed. The being you
Das
may
sollte
have
eigentlich nicht
labeled
gehen.
White Horse Adeptus,
Ja doch,
and
das
the
ist
original
eine
owner of this
Tarifbedingung.
jade token.
Es gibt halt den
Her
gleichen
name
Vertrag
is
für
Dubai.
97 oder für 99. Der für 99 hat das drin, der
So,
für
ich
97.
steht hier dabei, wie viel ich verbraucht habe.
No, she does not reside within this token, but rather within the moon shadow.
Ah, hier.
This token is
Im Dezember
merely a
waren es
medium.
30 Gigabyte.
Bis später, ciao.
Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Notcry. You and your friend brought the Frost Moon back to Tevat. Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon? The one that hung in its place for thousands of years?
We never really thought about it, but
Was sagt
it must
November?
have been a fake, right? A fake moon.
Indeed, it was false. Its true nature, nothing but a projection of the moon. It also happens to be the prison that confines Tsubai to this day.
The
Hat
White
auch
Horse
Wand
Adeptus is trapped
29.
inside that projection? Then we need to rescue her! But the moon in the sky right now is the real one, right? Where did the fake moon go? And why can't Paimon see it?
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally lost its place in the heavens. Now, it is disintegrating bit by bit. It's a process that comes and goes. When it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow disappears and becomes invisible to the eye.
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake moon blocking the real moon right now?
Indeed.
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
My hypothesis is that people's wishes could be what trigger the periods of disintegration. After all, when you experienced that episode just now, it was precisely when Miss Linlong spoke of her own wish.
Wait, is that because the White Horse Adeptus answers people's wishes? The legend must be true then. So, that means the more wishes we make, the faster the fake moon will disintegrate, right? Then it won't be long before the White Horse Adeptus is free!
Quite the contrary. After countless years trapped inside, the two have merged into one. When the moon shadow is gone, Tsubai will cease to exist in this world.
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon back, we actually hurt the White Horse Adeptus?
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions, a promising opportunity has presented itself to us. Let us not forget, what is crumbling is also precisely that which imprisons her. Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection to that broken jade token confirms that you can do what I envision. However, while I had hoped to receive your assistance, this matter could have significant ramifications. I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Tevat's secrets. Often, the deeper one's knowledge of such matters, the harder it becomes to extricate oneself from them. You are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. I cannot help but wonder, perhaps it is wrong for your fate to become too entangled with the fate of any one world. Such is your conviction, then. Since journeying beyond Lille, you have had ample time to reflect on these matters, it would seem. Very well. The first secret I must reveal is that Zebai has long since passed away. The being within the Shadow Moon is merely one of the 3 deadly selves she severed before her death.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is dead? Weren't you supposed to tell us how to fix this? Now it just seems even more impossible!
Please, remain calm, Paimon, and allow me to explain. The 3 deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the 3 vice-laden mortal selves to reveal one's true, pure self beneath. However, Zebai's 3 selves are more complicated in nature. Because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence of her soul and placed the fragments within her 3 deadly selves. If we retrieve the 3 fragments of her soul, there is a chance we can restore her presence in the mortal realm.
So that means we can bring her back to life?
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the 3 deadly selves. Indeed, the being you encountered was Zebai's first deadly self, Ziju. After Zebai's death, she ascended to the heavens and became one with the Shadow Moon. The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zebai's true nature. That said, because she is trapped within the Shadow Moon, we have no choice but to seek out the other 2 soul essences first. Then we can unite them as one. Her second deadly self is called Ziju. After Zebai's death, she fell into a slumber deep beneath the earth in what is now known as the Chasm. The essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Shuangling. She is the self that inherited most of Zebai's memories and wisdom.
The chasm? So, do we have to go there to find her?
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier, the one at the exhibition. It's possible the return of the Frost Moon awakened her, and she emerged from the chasm alongside that batch of ancient artifacts.
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition! To investigate the artifacts!
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was the one who helped me. The third deadly self is Zichao. The essence within her is the human soul, also known as Yojing, Zebai's shade. Thus she is the most free-spirited among the 3. She lent me her aid during the Archon War 1,000 years ago. But later, as her powers waned, she retreated into the mountains. I imagine finding Zichao should prove the most troublesome. So I shall take it upon myself to track her down.
So, we need to find the second deadly self, right? But where do we even start?
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zebai was fond of mortals, and as the self who inherited most of her memories and wisdom, Ziju should be the same. It's possible she has possessed someone, and is meandering the bustling streets of Liyue Harbor as we speak.
Possess someone? Wait! Are you thinking what Paimon's thinking, Traveler?
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost?
Exactly! Lu Xiangxiang!
It seems you have a lead in mind already.
She'd still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got there, so Baishu gave her some calming medicine and told us to come back in 2 days. Do you think it could be her, Shengli?
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily influence mortal minds. A sound plan. Well, I should get started on my own investigation then.
You're leaving already?
I must. Zhao went into hiding after the Archon War. If I am to have any success tracking her down, and there's no guarantee, I should start sooner rather than later.
But there's still so much you haven't told us! Like, who the White Horse Adeptus actually is, and how she died in the first place! Not to mention who it was that preserved the fragments of her soul.
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally those answers will follow. If not, speaking of them would be rather meaningless.
Huh.
It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to set aside. Very well. I shall tell you. It was the Avatar of Time. Ah, so you know of her existence.
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Indeed. Preserving what remained of Zibai's soul in the moment before her death. Only the power of time could be capable of such a thing. However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves. In other words, you must exercise caution when seeking out Zhuge. On the night of Lantern Rite, countless Shao lanterns, and the wishes written upon them, will be released into the sky. I estimate that this event will trigger the Shadow Moon's collapse. When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. That is our moment to act, but also the moment where all could be lost. For if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, Zibai's resurrection is hopeless. As I mentioned before, the answers to your remaining questions should come in time, providing our efforts bear fruit. Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.
Ja, ich bin mit Enfield für heute schon durch.
Oh, should we head to Boo Boo Pharmacy today? Fingers crossed we learned something useful.
So let me get this straight. The patient disappeared right as you were delivering the medicine.
I know it's hard to believe, but that's exactly what happened.
It's true. 1 minute she was there, and the next she was nowhere to be seen. Hey, it's Yelan! Fancy seeing you here! Oh, is this a bad time?
Not at all. Just a small roadblock in the case I'm working. Ningguang asked me to investigate a patient named Lu Shangshang. If you're here to find her too, then you're out of luck, I'm afraid. She went missing this morning.
What?
According to Dr. Baiju, the patient vanished right under his nose. But it just seems like that should be impossible.
There 1 second, then gone the next? Pretty sure Xiao can do something like that.
Then you're suggesting this Lu Shangshang is the vigilant Yaksha in disguise? Or some other adeptus?
Guess not. But this is so weird! How can a living person just vanish into thin air? Unless... Linny decided to take his act to Liyue? Who is this Linny you speak of? He's... Oh... Never mind. Paimon's just grasping at straws.
Let's set aside the how for now and focus more on the where. You mentioned this patient has a strong obsession with achieving fame and recognition?
Yes. She kept talking about becoming a renowned archaeologist and making a name for herself. So, are we looking for a place where it's super easy to become famous?
I think we should check out the Xiao Lantern crafting stalls.
Because it's easy to become famous by making Xiao lanterns?
Not exactly. When the people of Liyue need a solution to a problem, their first thought would be to pray to the gods and the Adepti. If her wish is to become famous, she might write it on a Xiao Lantern in the hopes that the fabled White Horse Adeptus might make it come true.
That certainly sounds probable.
Turns out, the White Horse Adeptus might be a lot closer to home than she thinks.
What was that?
Nothing! Let's go check out those stalls!
Please, show me your prescription. I can't read what this says.
Alright, we're here! Still no sign of Lu Shangxiang, though.
As long as you're patient enough, Paimon, you'll find that hunting down people is no different from hunting boars. We need to blend into the environment, or we risk alerting the target. So as far as everyone here is concerned, we're just ordinary tourists.
Oh, okay. If we need to blend in, then let's make some Xiao lanterns and write our wishes down, like everyone else. What's your New Year's wish, Yelan?
I haven't given it much thought.
Oh, and it can't be work-related. You gotta take a break once in a while, right? You're always staking out this suspect, tailing that criminal, hunting down this gang or that. Which is super amazing and all, but it's gotta be exhausting.
Really getting into this, huh?
You said to blend in, right? Come on! It's all part of the act! So you gotta think of something!
Then, I suppose, it'd be to go traveling, the next time I get the chance.
Traveling? That's our bread and butter! Wanna join us?
Thanks for the offer, but my desk is piled high with reports on your exploits. And that's not quite the kind of traveling I had in mind. I was thinking more the lie down and do absolutely nothing kind of travel.
Ah, something a bit more easy and breezy, right? Hey, wait! We know just the place! The Easy Breeze Holiday Resort in Netland. It's super relaxing and full of fun activities. You've got the beautiful ocean and tons of cute little creatures called Asha. Seriously, you gotta go!
I suppose I'll have to check it out.
Hey guys, happy Lantern Rite!
What a coincidence! You here to make Xiao lanterns too?
Well, it's that time of year, am I right? Thought I'd join in on the fun. You can't have Lantern Rite without making one of these.
Sure.
What you gonna wish for?
Aw, man, it's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. The truth is, the mighty mythical beasts are seriously struggling with recruitment. So, I'm hoping to find a few apprentices and teach them the art of wushu dancing.
Awesome! Shurfugami, here we come!
Whoa there, Paimon! One step at a time. I actually need to find people first.
Yeah, but Paimon bets people will jump at the chance to learn from you.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure. Wushu dancing is super physical and takes a lot of hard work to master, so it's not easy to find people. At this point, if the Adepti can't help me, no one can.
I'll do it!
Huh?
You just said you wanted an apprentice, right? Well, I'm offering. What do you think?
Whoa, the White Horse Adeptus works faster than I thought.
Traveler, it's her, Lu Shangshan.
Our target!
Hey, didn't you hear me? I said I wanted to be your apprentice.
No need to shout. I heard you the first time. What's your name?
Step back a bit, Gaming. This person could be dangerous.
What?
Hey, what are you trying to do? Do you know who I am? Get back!
Lu Shangshan, we have no intention of harming you. We just need to ask you a few questions.
Get back, I said!
Try to remain calm.
If you come any closer, I'll...
Little wisp of a being. How are you able to see me? So what if I am? Leave at once! You, a mere mortal, whose own life hangs by a thread, would dare reach for the power of life and death?
Jesus, ist die Frau.
Unless you wish to be condemned to eternal damnation, you would do well to abandon this foolish endeavor. I shall speak on this. No further.
Don't come any closer. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Playing dumb, are we? Save it. We know you attacked those people at Wanmin Restaurant.
What? No, I would never. You must be mistaking me for someone else.
You don't remember.
Of course not. How could I do such a thing?
What about the photo you took near Chuang Terrace?
What photo?
What's going on? It's like she lost her memory or something.
Well, this complicates things. I'll take her back for questioning and let you know what I find. Take her away.
But I didn't do anything. I swear.
That's weird. She seems so normal now, but she doesn't remember anything.
This is just great. An apprentice falls right into my lap and now she's gone.
Don't worry, Gaming. This is a special case. Paimon
Ja,
should
jetzt steckt sie in Gaming drin.
Unless you're gonna pony up and offer a real solution, Paimon, I don't want to hear it.
Gaming? What's up with...
I'm done here. I'm gonna go find an apprentice, and I won't take no for an answer.
Gaming, wait!
Ah.
Is it just Paimon, or was Gaming acting super weird? What? How do you know?
Ganz toll.
Whoa! So you saw the second deadly self? And you think she moved from Lu Shangshan to Gaming? Uh-oh. Then we better find him before something bad happens. Let's go!
Alas, why must Cloud Retainer inflict such woe upon us, Mooncarver?
By the order of Rex Lapis, we were supposed to make haste to the harbor to stand watch. Yet we arrived late, for you, in your inscrutable wisdom, chose that very moment to tend the mint. It is no wonder Cloud Retainer banished us to the wilderness in anger. A pity only that I, blameless as I am, was made to share in the punishment.
Blameless indeed. You speak as if it was not you who decided to plant all that mint in the first place. Yet now, in its wretched state, overrun by blight and vermin, you would turn away? Utterly heartless, I say.
Were I truly that heartless, would I have rescued those seedlings from this desolate wasteland, granting them haven in your hallowed garden? Alas, if blame must be laid, let it fall upon Cloud Retainer for failing to recognize the virtue of our plight.
Ah, at last a sentiment with which I can agree. If ever Cloud Retainer is away, we should steal into her abode and plant a veritable field of mint. A tempting little ruse, is it not?
Ich glaube, das könnte was drin ist. Das ist eine ganz blöde Idee, oder sie steht direkt hinter euch.
Ingenious.
Please stop chasing us. Just let us go.
Get back here! If you keep running, I'll kill you!
Please, we don't know anything about wushu dancing. Just leave us alone.
What? You think I'm not good enough to teach you? Just agree to be my apprentices, and then we can talk.
That child looks somewhat familiar.
Ah, it appears to be the wushu dancer from Liyue Harbor. I have seen him perform on occasion.
Come, let us take a closer look.
Has trouble befallen you, young one? Perhaps we can offer aid.
Oh, thank the gods. Please, sir, you have to help us. This guy's trying to force us to become his wushu dancing apprentices, and he won't take no for an answer.
Oh, so it is you who require aid, not the other way around.
Get out of the way, old man! This is between us.
Preposterous. You dare to presume we are of a mature age?
Listen here, brazen youth. Skilled you may be in the art of dance, yet your offstage demeanor leaves much to be desired.
Hold on, Mountain Shaper. Something is amiss. Look closer.
Huh. Indeed, he bears the mark of something unclean.
It spells trouble. You there, depart at once.
Hey! You drove off my recruits, old man! You'll just have to take their place, even if you're a bit on the decrepit side.
Many years it has been since a being has dared speak to us in such a manner.
Now let us see what evildoer has sought to use you as its puppet, young one.
You two, you're adepti!
Does that strike fear in your soul?
Whoa! Two adepti recruits just fall right into my lap? That white horse sure knows how to grant a wish.
Coming! Slow down! Wait for us!
Jeez, take a hint, will you? I told you to stop following me!
Traveler, Paimon, keep your distance from this youth. Evil has taken a hold of him.
We know! It's one of the White Horse Adeptus' deadly selves! She's possessing Gaming!
The White Horse Adeptus' deadly selves?
Could it be that Rex Lapis called us to Liyue Harbor for this very reason?
Hey! What are you two whispering about over there? Who's gonna be first apprentice and who's gonna be second? It doesn't matter! I'm not the kind of Sufu who plays favorites.
Insolent spirit! Be gone from this child at once!
Little mite of a mortal. Getting in my way again, I see. That is no concern of yours. No, only by doing it myself will I find peace. Otherwise, Rage will consume me. If I lose control, all will turn to dust. The curse of time. The memories this body holds. Come no closer. This is your final warning.
Insolent spirit! Be gone from this child at once!
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? And two Adepti? Where are we? Weren't we just making Xiao lanterns in the harbor?
Gaming! You're back!
Ah! The sun is most scorching. Agitation stirs within me. I require cooling mint to beat this heat. And speaking of, Cloud Retainer has scorned this verdant wonder long enough.
boy.
It is time for her to feel its wrath. The wrath of mint!
Mountain Shaper, where are you going?
Oh no! Now Mountain Shaper's acting weird! Oh, you don't think it spread to him, do you?
Spread to him? Quickly now, explain to me what has been happening.
What? Was I really that rude? Jeez, someone get my dad to throw a slipper at me. I'm so...
Whoa! You okay, Gaming?
He is fine. It is simply exhaustion. But to think Mountain Shaper would succumb to something like this, it is most unexpected.
So, what do? We can't just leave Gaming like this, but we can't ignore Mountain Shaper either, right?
My cultivation level rivals that of Mountain Shaper. Were I to give chase, Zildjian would but flee from his form and take refuge in mine. Seek out Streetward Rambler. Cloud Retainer and the Conqueror of Demons should be with her. I shall take this child back to the harbor and join you post-haste.
Whoa! What are all the Adepti doing together?
Rex Lapis charged us with keeping watch over Liyue Harbor should danger rear its head. I dare say this is the very crisis he anticipated. Come, we must devise a strategy before confronting Zildjian.
Jetzt.
Last lamb.
Oh, da ist runtergefallen. Wenigstens ist es nicht der neue. Mal wieder sehr viel Gespräch und nichts zu tun.
The White Horse Adeptus? You mean the mysterious white mare that aided Rex Lapis during the Archon War?
Ich bin gleich wieder da.
Even if it's not her, there must be some connection. She always avoided us back then, and I never knew why.
Rex Lapis's recent trip seems to be related to this person as well.
Xianyun! Madam Ping! Xiao! Great! You're out here!
Ah, Traveler. It has been quite some time.
Oh, happy Latern, right, Paimon? You're as lively as I remember. I trust things have been well.
So, weiter geht's.
No time to catch up. Something terrible has happened.
What is it? Has Mountain Shaper gotten himself into trouble? Mooncarver is here with you, but he is not.
Der hatte irgendwie, das Timing war off. Das war richtig off.
That old fool dares to utter
Alles klar.
such nonsense behind one's back.
Ciao. Ciao.
Yeah, that's not really our biggest concern here.
So, even a mere deadly self of the White Horse Adeptus was able to possess Mountain Shaper and affect his mind. No wonder Rex Lapis told us to gather here and await his orders.
Mountain Shaper's cultivation is inadequate. He was caught unprepared. Were it one of us, Zhuge would hardly have found a vessel quite so ready for the taking.
Hey, that's not what you said earlier.
Where is Mountain Shaper now?
A question that hardly bears pondering. Obviously, he intends to plant mint in the vicinity of one's abode.
Ah, then he poses no great threat. We might as well let him be. Once he fulfills his wish, it's possible that Zhuge will relinquish him of her own volition.
Your ulterior motive is most obvious, Mountain Shaper. You two hope for Mount Outsong to be covered in mint. One can see it clear as day. Not to mention, deadly selves are born of malevolent human desires, and naturally pose a great risk to the form and mind of all living beings. We cannot let this go unchecked.
Let me handle it. I have relevant experience and know how to deal with such situations.
One has no doubt of that. Yet your involvement would likely end in armed confrontation. In one's own estimation, the time for such measures has not yet come. Before his departure, Rex Lapis knew that Zhuge was active in Liyue Harbor, yet told us only to wait. It would seem, then, that Rex Lapis did not believe extreme measures were warranted here.
Yes, this is quite a peculiar case. After all, Zhuge's possession does not seem to come with ill intent. It's more like she's guiding those she possesses to fulfill their own wishes.
There is another matter of import, however. I sense tremendous resentment emanating from her. What could be its source to render her so unable to find peace?
She was talking about the White Horse Adeptus memories, right? From what the Traveler said, it seemed like she was about to explode with rage. But why?
With Rex Lapis away, if we wish to understand that which occurred in the past, we shall have to ask her directly.
She also mentioned the Curse of Time. What could that be about?
Perhaps erosion.
Indeed. We are of the same mind.
I heard that ancient clans in the mountains once regarded the White Horse Adeptus as the daughter of time. It seems there was some truth to that, after all.
The daughter of time. Cursed by time?
Time does not treat everyone equally. The longer you dwell in this world, the more it takes from you.
Macht Sinn.
What do we do?
One has devised a solution. Based on what you have told us, it seems that Zhuge is in the habit of leaping to a different host when provoked. One's plan is for us to block all escape routes while you confront Mountain Shaper, forcing Zhuge to reveal herself. Then, if prior experience stands, she will have no choice but to possess you. However, not only are you able to sense it, you are also unaffected by the peculiar state of stasis. In other words, in that moment, you would have the chance to either subdue or persuade her.
That is akin to walking straight into the lion's den. Allow me to go instead.
Yeah, isn't this plan a bit too risky? Why doesn't Paimon try first? After all, even if she got possessed, it's not like she would pose a danger to anyone. Paimon's wishes aren't all food-related, you know.
One would not suggest this course of action if one had any such reservation. Time and again, the traveler has proved immune to Sidge's influence. Consider for a moment why that might be.
Oh yeah!
Meine Güte.
That's what the first deadly self told you, right?
Perhaps your time in Nodcry left you with the blessing of the newborn moon goddess, traveler. And this Whitehorse Adeptus clearly has a profound connection to the moon.
Indeed. Indeed.
I see.
Have you other concerns, Conqueror of Demons?
I was just trying to fathom why Rex Lapis left without explaining the situation in detail. But now I think I understand. Rex Lapis entrusted this matter to the Traveler, which means in his estimation, the Traveler must be the key to its resolution. So I have no other concern. I trust Rex Lapis, and I trust you.
Then we are all in agreement on proceeding with this plan? Very well. We should depart at once, lest we lose our chance. Let us see whether that old fool truly dares to face one's abode with mint.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Please be mindful of your personal...
All right. Immer den Teleporter.
Hier.
One mint, two mint, let us plant a whole slew of mint. Once I reach 10,000, Cloud Retainer's abode shall be Mount Outsong no more, but rather Mount Mintsong. Oh, to behold the look on her face when she is confronted with such verdant splendor!
Mountain Shaper, you dare disturb the tranquility of one's abode.
Do not take personal offense, Cloud Retainer. He is not in control of his faculties.
Exactly. Let it go this once. Zidja is the one driving him to do this.
Huh? But Zidja just helps people fulfill their own wishes and desires.
Not now, Paimon.
Oops. Sorry, Mountain Shaper. Paimon might have just thrown you under the bus.
When he wakes up, we shall have words. Everyone, to your positions.
Von mir aus.
Be careful.
A pest? I must catch it. Again! Oh, young one, it is you. Don't tell me. Cloud Retainer sent you? Ha! Such brazen insolence. Such presumption. Such boundless avarice. That wretched adept's impudence knows no end. If she dares lay a finger on my garden, I shall smash her cuisine machine to pieces.
Das würde ich lassen.
You think I am one to fold so easily?
Insolent mortal! Time and again, you interfere in that which is beyond you. You make it exceedingly difficult to contain my rage. You have no conception of that which you seek. It is forbidden! You know nothing of my past. My warning was given. The cost entwined with this is beyond what you can bear. Stubborn mortal! You... Very well. If death is what you seek, Who am I not to oblige? Come, let us see the extent of your resolve. Your wish is to behold the curse of time and the memories of this form? Then, let it be granted.
All right.
You who seek death, stand before me. My prison. I was merely a trace of impure energy within Zapai's immortal body. When her soul was shattered, it should have been the end of me. But then, the one who governs time descended from on high and froze the moment of her death. And so, I remain in this world, unable to find release. A mortal who knows of her existence and would dare to speak her name. Who are you? Help. No, there is nothing we can do for each other. Her power, the one who governs time, it has surrounded me ever since. A blessing and a prison, all at once. No, I have been asleep in this prison for countless years, until a familiar presence woke me. Then, through that mortal girl's eyes, I saw it. As pure and bright as ever, unchanged across the millennia. It was the moon. That place is called Chuang Terrace. Did later generations rebuild the altar in a new location? It looks just like the one used to honor Zapai. Could it be that traces of what happened back then still remain in this world? That memory is embedded deep within the essence of Zapai's soul. It is one that should have been forgotten. Yet, it is precisely that which haunts my every waking moment, fuels my rage, and denies me a modicum of peace. Now you, a mere mortal, come to seek that which is forbidden. So, let us see whether the fire that fuels your ambition is a hero's wisdom, or a fool's courage. I shall relinquish control over this body's curse, and let it devour everything within sight. Run as fast as you can, lest this prison become your grave. Look. It draws near. The river of time, come to sweep all into oblivion. But I shall wait for you at the end, mortal. Evade being swept up in its waters, and I will show you everything. Fail, and we shall sink into oblivion together.
Jeez. Fuck. Ebenso. Okay.
I did not expect that you would make it to the end. Yes, it would seem even time cannot hold you back. In that case, perhaps this truth is one you can bear. Come, let your wish be granted.
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light. Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate.
What are Mom and Dad doing? Shh, just make a wish. The kind Adeptus on the moon is listening. Look, it's Lady Tsubai. Wow, Lady Tsubai? Is she powerful? Of course. She taught us how to grow grain and beans, millet and rice, how to peel hemp and reel silk, spin thread and weave cloth. How to cut stone and build houses, cast bronze and forge tools. According to Mom and Dad, the Adeptus Tsubai is the god of soil and grain, who blesses our land and its crops. Huh? Lady Tsubai's leaving. It's all right. We just have to wait till next year. She'll be back.
Oh shit.
Mom and Dad are gone. Why hasn't Lady Tsubai returned? She'll come. We just have to believe. What is that? Lady Tsubai abandoned us.
All places tainted by the abyss need to be purified. That includes Long Gone.
And what of its people?
You know what will happen. You are but an emissary to the mortal realm. This is Heaven's will. There is no need for guilt, and no place for hope.
I wouldn't dare. But the people of Langan honor me, worship me, pray to me. If I do not answer, the guilt will be too much to bear.
And if you do, you will meet the same end.
Then as their god, I shall die among them.
Look! Lady Tsubai came to save us! I knew she wouldn't abandon us! Run!
You have done enough.
Now you know the truth. These are the memories that suffocate me where I stand and crush me under their weight.
Jesus.
Not
Warum
just
haben
my
Warum haben die Leute immer so viele tragische
people I
Hintergrundgeschichten?
loved. Were it within my power, I would ignite a blaze fierce enough to burn a hole through the heavens themselves. It was a time of war, one that ravaged heaven and earth. Remnants of the battles tainted with cursed power fell from on high and devastated Langan. The heavens decreed that the tainted filth had to be cleansed. No matter the cost, if I just had more time. I could have helped more people to escape. But it wasn't enough. I just needed a bit more, and they all could have survived. I never imagined there would come a day where I found peace. So long this rage has been within me. Yet here in this moment, it has stilled at last. Thank you. If you wish to bring Tsubai back to life, mortal, then you may take the part of her soul that lives in me. Just remember, from this moment onward, the fate of Langan's fallen rests on your shoulders. And as I said before, I am but a remnant of Tsubai's adeptal form, a manifestation of her wrath that was not meant to linger in this world. By taking away this fragment of her soul, you take away my shackles as well. So, let it be done. Ah, it's your turn to grant one of my wishes, is it? Very well. In regard to my fate, and that of Langan's fallen, I know there is little I can demand of you. However, should another raise a war banner against the heavens someday, let my name be set upon its cloth. I ask for this, and nothing more. Now, take what you came for. I was a lone moon, shrouded and dimmed in cloud-veiled night. Now darkness breaks, free and unburdened. I reclaim my light.
Mm-hmm.
You think I am one to fold so easily? Ah, young one. What brings you here? My, what exquisite mint seedlings. Was it you who planted them? I had not taken you for one so versed in the horticultural arts. I must insist that you visit Mount Hulao. There is much we could learn from one another. Ah, but this is Cloud Retainer's abode. She does not appreciate the verdant wonder that is mint. We should leave at once. If she sees us here, there is little I can do to protect you. You weren't? Was it Mooncarver then? My, what nerve he has. What?
Looks like Mountain Shaper is back to normal. Has the matter with Zhe been resolved then?
Wow, that was fast. That took, what, like, a second?
A second to us, perhaps. But for the Traveler, I imagine it felt much longer than that.
Kannst du so sagen.
One's plan was most successful then.
And you're all right, Traveler. You don't feel strange in any way?
Well, sounds like good news all around. I'm glad this matter is resolved.
What is this matter you speak of? The possession of that mortal child?
The matter of Zhe may have been resolved, but there is another that is far from over. The mint you planted around my abode. Perhaps you have a moment to spare for a little chat, Mountain Shaper.
You seem reluctant to talk in detail about what happened with Zhe.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. I won't ask you to reveal her secrets to me. And I doubt the other Adepti will either.
Huh? You don't want to know what happened?
The expression on your face. I know it well, Traveler. It's one I've seen Rex Lapis wear on many occasions. Whatever you learned, it must be too heavy to share.
But you're okay, right, Traveler? deadly self didn't hurt you, did she? Well, as long as you're not hurt, Paimon doesn't need to know anything else.
Even so, I hope you feel like you can entrust me with it. If I learned anything from our time together, it's that one should not have to shoulder such a weight alone. Not to mention that certain knowledge brings danger in its wake. I would never want you to feel forced to be the sole keeper of such secrets.
Yeah, kind of like how one person can't finish a whole slime, you know? Better to grab a bunch of friends. Exactly! Wait, no! Paimon's just saying we've got loads of friends who'll be more than willing to lend an ear.
I never knew there was such a tragic chapter in the ancient past of this land.
So, the people of that nation worship the White Horse Adeptus as the god of soil and grain.
It would seem, then, that Rex Lapis had a similar reason for withholding the details of his recent trip. I've often wondered if he had companions to stand by him before we met. Or if he was forced to face things alone. Regardless, Latern Rite takes place in 2 days. Let's meet back up again there. If there's no news of Rex Lapis by then, we'll have to come up with a plan.
Fingers crossed it all goes well.
Mm-hmm. Ah, das will ich jetzt sehen, dass ich so müde bin.
It's time to meet back up with Xiao. Let's head to Mount Outsong.
Mhm.
Branches of song. Yeah.
Nope. I cannot do that.
Xiao, Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! We're here! Any news on Zhongli? Wait, are we missing 2 Adepti?
Well, Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh, then what about Mooncarver?
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those 2 fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not discriminate. His banishment ends in 3 days as well.
Okay.
Wow, that's pretty harsh, Cloud Retainer.
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent it for a reason, but it does not respond to our touch.
So, what does it mean? Is he in trouble?
Not necessarily. It could be a message only a specific person is meant to receive. Traveler, you alone spoke to Rex Lapis before he left.
Oh, so it must be for the Traveler.
Oh god.
Give it a try.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingse. I have left an entrance for you.
Well?
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our involvement in this matter.
That would not surprise me in the slightest. He's always had a soft spot for the Traveler, after all. But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this has nothing to do with favoritism. He's probably just trying to protect us.
That's right. So you mustn't let your guard down, even if Rex Lapis is by your side.
Alright, let's get going. We'll try not to keep you all waiting.
Let's see. Wo muss ich hin? Dahin. Okay.
The season of verdure draws near once again.
Doch, es gab einen normalen Weg auf dem Berg hoch. Oder auch nicht. Machen wir es halt so.
Keep your eyes peeled. He should be around here somewhere.
Kann man schlecht übersehen.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo Archon might end up so, sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns? You really do look like an old man now.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their homes. Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed to them.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this truly be mere coincidence?
Perhaps in some sense it is, yet in another, it isn't. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now stands? It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon, even should misfortune befall them. But you, Geolord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit one who bears such profound guilt as I? Are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon me?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago.
As I have stated, time and again, it was not I who defied the heavens. Geolord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me, for I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. My name is not Zabai, but Zichao. Surely you did not take us for one and the same, solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of white horses? Sorry to break it to you,
But you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse. Anyway, do tell me, what urgent matter brings you here?
Very well, then. I have come to ask for Zibai's shade.
Oh? So, the Geo-Lord has set his sights upon Zibai's human soul. And what is it that you intend to do with it?
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the Shadow Moon are gradually disintegrating. In other words, the heavenly soul is set to return. Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Longon's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession.
Most intriguing.
My intention is to gather all three together, so that an old friend may finally make her return.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing you seem to have overlooked, Lord of Geo. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zibai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul, how can you purport to be the wrong white horse?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long become dust. What you see is no longer what it was. Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be unclear to you, I bid you take your leave.
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration. As you wish. I shall let this matter rest.
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose a new contract? The part where you make me an offer I simply couldn't refuse? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise strive for success through negotiation? Come now, enough with the posturing. It's time to name your price.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract for your consideration.
I knew you would not come before me unprepared. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally, I even find sport in teasing the mortals who stumble into my presence.
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank into itself.
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit?
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, I have found you a pair of trusty guides. The Latern Rite is presently underway in Liyue, and should prove quite intriguing for you.
So this, then, is the contract you have prepared for me?
Kind of.
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive excursion.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Zibai's shade. The foundation of my very existence for a little excursion seems a little steep, wouldn't you say?
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterwards. The final determination, of course, shall rest with you.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be entirely off the table after all. Where then are these guides of which you speak?
Hey, it's Young Lee! Oh, we've been looking for you We thought you might have gone missing.
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, well. They certainly look the part, I'll give you that.
Guides?
Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has sold you to me, which means that for the rest of this day, you belong to me.
Sold us to you? Just what have you gotten us into, Zhongli?
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany my Adeptus friend on a tour of Liyue.
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Entertain you?
Let us start with this Liyue harbor of which I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fascinating as a place teeming with little mortals.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon imagined? Okay, we'll take care of it. Get ready to find out why they call Paimon the best travel guide in all of Tibet. Look! We've arrived at Liyue Harbor! Not only is it Tibet's busiest port, it's also the beating heart of Liyue. So, dear Madam Adeptus, where would you like to go first?
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease, one eats, and all the heart's ills cease.
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck, because Paimon's an expert when it comes to food. There are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous restaurants are Liyue Pavilion and Xinyue Kiosk. Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool. Guess our only option is to go try them both. 2 meals back to back.
Both sound like excellent options to me. Are these the kind of establishments that most people might visit on a regular basis?
Not exactly. Both Li cuisine and Yue cuisine are known for their pricey ingredients. Definitely not what you'd call the budget options. But don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhongli's little treat. Come on, aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? I'm sure we can afford to spend a little more of her mora at least. Hey, all Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best possible experience here. Don't you want that too?
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way. Where might individuals like him go to eat?
A hungry porter, huh? Oh! Paimon knows just the place! Yep. Nothing fancy-schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Most importantly, it's great value for money, too. No wonder everyone loves it, huh? Oh, and the owner happens to be a good friend of ours, too.
One mean restaurant. Yes, even the name itself feels lively and down to earth. All right, let's make it our first stop.
Yippee! That's a great choice, too. Alrighty, let's head over there right away. Paimon can't wait to dig in. Wamin Restaurant, here we come.
Dann wollen wir mal. Ganz ehrlich, ich bin zwar hundemüde, aber wenn die jetzt hier mit Essen anfangen, kriege ich wieder Hunger.
Oh, hello there. What a surprise to see you two. Welcome, welcome.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. We're a little busy today, so grab a table while you still can. But I don't think I've met this lady before. Is she a new friend? You could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the Traveler's a friend of mine, too. Don't worry, we'll take good care of you. Just order whatever you want, it's on the house. By the way, I'm Zhongling. I cook here at One Mean Restaurant. What's your name?
Miss Zhongling, have you ever heard of the White Horse Adeptus?
Of course. What about her?
I am her, and she is me.
Huh? You mean you're an Adeptus?
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Come on, Xiangling. You've got to keep up with the times. Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, it's all the rage, and it looks like this young lady is quite the expert. Your friends sure keep their fingers on the pulse, huh, Traveler?
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in. But how come I haven't heard about it?
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables and more time making friends? You're even more out of touch than I am.
Hey, I like making friends too. Isn't that what I'm doing right now? Anyway, even if it is just a costume, is it alright if I still call you White Horse Adeptus?
Of course it's all right, because that's exactly who I am.
Okay. I can see you're really committed to the role. How about I call you the real White Horse Adeptus instead? In that case, you can call Paimon the real Traveler. You're right. You could have at least switched outfits.
Puny mortals. Nevertheless, I suppose it might be amusing to indulge in your little charade for a while, at least.
All right. Go grab yourselves a table. I'll come take your order in a bit.
Ja, ich könnte jetzt auch wieder was essen.
Hello. May I ask if Miss Zhongling and Chef Mao are here?
Yeah, they're just over there. Wait a sec. Aren't you? So, what would you like to... You're...
Hello, Miss Zhongling. It's me, Lu Xiongxiong, the one who broke some stuff here at your restaurant a few days ago. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am. I honestly don't know what came over me. Please, please forgive me.
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady. You didn't actually get food poisoning from our black-back perch stew, right?
Come on, Dad. She's come to say sorry. It's all right, Miss Lu. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. You're looking so much better now, though. Why don't you grab a table, too? This one's on the house.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the weather sometimes, especially when we're away from home. Go on, find yourself a... yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken. Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here. Thanks, guys. So what would you like to eat today? Feel free to order anything you like.
I should very much like to sample your renowned poisonous blackback perch stew.
It wasn't poisoned. That was all on me.
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. How about you guys? Paimon wants... Sure thing! Looks like Paimon's having trouble making up her mind. Anyway, I guarantee you'll love it. Let me think. Well, since the blackback perch stew is on the spicier side, I guess it makes sense to balance it out with a serving of stir-fried shrimp. And since it's Lantern Rite season, you better try out the triple-layered consommé and come and get it too! Those are our seasonal specialties. As for the carbs, since we got a full table, how about some right at home? Along with our special chili mince cornbread buns. Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Okay.
Then for dessert, I'll whip you up some Lucky Snow Delight. I just came up with it a few days ago, and I can't wait for you to try it. Wow! Sounds like quite the feast. Looks like Paimon's in luck today.
Am I the only one who thinks that's way too much?
Not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adeptus Temptation. You should know that we don't often serve this here at Wanmin Restaurant. But since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adeptus, I'm pulling out all the stops. Okie dokie, just sit back and relax. I'll have your dishes out in no time.
Hold on. Did I just hear Miss Xiangling mention the White Horse Adeptus?
You did indeed. And you're looking right at her.
That's a joke, by the way. She's cosplaying.
Oh, I see. Phew, almost believed you there for a moment.
Tell me, little one, what business might you have with the White Horse Adeptus?
It's a long story. Basically, a while back, I took part in an archaeological dig over at the chasm. While we were there, we discovered a number of relics. Our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose people are said to have been the ancestors of some of the modern-day inhabitants of Chenyu Vale.
And why might such matters concern the White Horse Adeptus?
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, but even depictions of what she looked like. There have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era, but there are plenty of other theories out there too. If I could just locate some more detailed records, I'm sure we'd be able to find out so much more.
So you're into history?
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined the archaeological team by sheer accident. But once I'd started down this path, I knew that I wanted to make something of myself. Recently, though, things seem to have taken a turn for the worse. Still can't believe I caused such a mess and even ended up hurting someone.
Oh, so you're considering becoming a martial artist now instead?
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go after my mother compensated them. Either way, my career is pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter any further, my father says he's going to punish me according to our family rules.
Family rules?
Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern Rite, and goodness knows when I'll be allowed to leave again.
Wow, that's harsh. Sounds like the kind of thing only rich, super traditional parents would do.
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house in Liyue Harbor.
A guest house? It isn't Baiju Guest House by any chance?
Yep, he's my grandfather. So, you've heard of the guest house before?
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lou mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adeptus would show up and let her divine power be known? Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to archaeology? Why subject yourself to such unnecessary hardships?
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Just look at my father. Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas right away, starting with changing its name. That didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at him for days, even calling him a bad son, and they still haven't let it go.
Oh! Paimon thinks we might have heard about that too.
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. You just end up being completely under their thumb. That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After all, as the saying goes, to rise above others, one must endure the hardest of hardships. What's so funny about that?
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. To think you would endure all manner of hardships in your brief time on this mortal plane, and all that merely to rise above others. I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as I do.
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in? Archaeology? Martial arts? Tea planting? Or perhaps the keeping of a guest house?
What I delight in?
Yes. Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting. Whatever delights you should not feel like a burden.
But do things like that really exist?
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. I defy you to detect even a hint of hardship on her face when she wields her walking spatula. So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should strive with all your might to pursue that which brings you delight.
You mean, like cosplay?
I suppose you might say that.
Looks like the White Horse Adeptus is really getting into her role.
I think I get what you mean then. Maybe I should have a chat with Miss Xiangling before I head home.
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's your food. Wow. It all smells so good.
Oh, finally, I get to try that famous poisonous stew.
Hey, did you hear what Shang said? It wasn't the stew. If anyone's to blame, it's that other you. What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue! Most satisfying as poisonous stews go. So, where to now? Time, I think, to seek out some diversion?
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in Liyue. Paimon will tell you that. The locals like to drink tea, walk their paths.
Gut, dann mache ich jetzt nur noch gerade die Interaktion fertig, dann bin ich auch für heute.
Storytelling performances?
You know, like listening to people telling stories. They're usually based on old Liyue legends, just like their operas. Stuff like the Divine Damsel of Devastation, Through the Eyes of a Dragon, or the Sanctification of Tao Do.
What about the story of the bright moon that sits in the sky above us?
Paimon doesn't think she's heard that one. Still, the moon does come up quite a lot. It's even in the name itself. The Yue in Liyue actually means moon. Since we're on the subject, you like telling stories yourself, right? Why don't we go check it out?
In that case, I'll I'll have to trouble the two of you to lead the way.
Awesome! Let's go! Third round knockout, here we come!
Ja, aber das mache ich nicht mehr heute.
Hero's really got a lot going for it.
Ah. Okay, das sieht schon mal gut aus. Wen habe ich? You know what? You. Wo ist mein? Ah ja, hier.
Have you decided where you will go from here?
Gut, dann würde ich aber sagen, mache ich Schluss für heute. Wünsche euch noch einen schönen Restabend und hoffe, wir sehen uns hier bald wieder. Bye!
Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Visadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von T